How's everybody's weekend? I've had an amazing weekend. Amazing in what sense? Well, I got into some new investments this weekend, and I'm pretty excited about it. Some of you might like it, some of you might not, because I'm always controversial. But I gotta just talk about it. What's up, Round Bottoms? How you doing today, buddy? What's going on, Aziz? It's a Sunday. It's a long weekend. So, I spent my long weekend getting set up, and I set up my BitConnect account. I set up my Control Finance account. I set up my USI-Tech account. Now you're probably asking me, what the heck are these, Rich? Are these scams? Are these what they call HIPs? These hyper programs that pay you crazy interest? And the answer might be yes. I honestly don't know. So what I've decided to do is I'm just going to test them out. I'm going to test them all out. And that's the only way to really learn. That's the only way to really learn if it's real or not, is to just give it a test. So I'm not suggesting anybody test these programs out. I'm not suggesting you should put your hard-earned money, put in your mortgage money into any of these platforms. But I'm taking a risk, and I'm going to give it a shot just to try it out, to test it out, and see what it's all about. So if you go to the bottom of the description of this video, you will see my link to my Genesis account, which is already paying me every day. You will see a link to my BitConnect account, which is now paying me every day. You will see a link to my Control Finance account, which today should be the first day of interest payments for me today because I did it last night. You will see a link to my USI-Tech account, which hopefully I'll be making revenues on that too right away. Now, one of the things I've learned, what's up, Crypto Unlimited? One of the things that I've learned about YouTubers is they're very opinionated. And when I first got started on YouTube, everybody was calling BitConnect a scam. Now, since a lot of people have started making good money, a lot of people getting paid, they say, no, BitConnect's not a scam because it has an exchange. It has a coin, so it can't be a scam. It has a coin behind it. It has an exchange behind it. Well, I got news for you guys. Just because it has a coin behind it or an exchange doesn't mean it's not a scam, first of all. Secondly, if it's a scam or not, I mean, that's not up to me to decide. But as an investor, every time you invest, there's always an amount of risk. So I decided to take the plunge regardless of the risk involved. Could it be a scam? Of course it could be a scam. Anytime somebody's guaranteeing you 1% interest a day, you know that it's always sounding too good to be true. But at the end of the day, it was just too good to pass up. It was just too good of an opportunity to pass up. I mean, everybody's into it now. Everybody's getting in. Everybody's testing it out. So I thought, why the heck should I not test it out? Why don't I do a science experiment? Why don't I get a chance to see if these are a scam or if they're legitimate? And what's the best way to be able to talk about a program or a platform and say it's a scam other than be in it yourself? Because the reality is, if you're on the sidelines and you're calling something a scam, but you're not involved, you don't have any investment in it, you don't actually have any skin in the game, do you really have an opinion? Not really. Your opinion has no value, let's be honest. But if you're actually involved, you got some skin in the game, you've made an investment, even if it's small, like $100. Now you've got some skin in the game. Now you have a voice because you've actually made an investment. You actually are involved in the platform. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I've made some investments, small investments, in a lot of these platforms. And I'm strictly doing it as a test, as an experiment to show you guys, the people, the results and the real results. So yesterday, I got my first payment on BitConnect. It was nothing spectacular. I only made a small investment of $130, but I was happy with my return. I made a return of like $1.27, and I got some $10 bonus, so I was able to move my investment from 130 to 140, and I've already made like another $60 in referrals, so I'm close to $200 already. So I've almost already doubled my account, and I haven't even done anything. So far it looks pretty good. Is it a scam? I don't know. Only time will tell. But one thing I've noticed is that people on YouTube are very opinionated, and as soon as you do something, everybody wants to chime in and tell you whether or not they think it's a scam. I've noticed that. So I find it kind of entertaining. So I thought, since you guys hate all these programs so much, why don't I just sign up for them? Because I just thought that would be entertaining. You guys hate it so much and y'all want to call it a scam, so why don't I just test it? Right? Give it a shot. Let's see what it's all like. Crypto Unlimited is saying some days you get 2%, some days you get 0.5%. Which program is that, Crypto Unlimited? Crypto Unlimited is saying BitConnect rocks. They aren't guaranteeing that. It's a variable interest. Some days it's 2%, some days it's 0.5%. So yeah, so they've got all kinds of different plans. I started really small. Started with $130. So like I said, I'm assuming that I'm going to lose it all. I'm not suggesting anybody should do it. But if you want to, there is a description down below. And let's work together, guys. Let's build a team. Let's work together. Let's really focus on being involved in this cryptocurrency industry. Because everybody wants to call me a noob. But if I got my hands involved in everything, then maybe I won't be a noob for long. Maybe I'll start earning some credibility because I'll have my hands involved in everything. I mean, I've got a BitConnect account. I got a USI-Tech account. I've got accounts with all the major exchanges. I'm now investing in Bitcoin. I'm in mining Bitcoin. I'm mining through Genesis Mining. You guys can find a description of the link down below. I'm now investing through BitConnect. I'm investing through Control Finance. I'm investing through USI-Tech. What else? Is there anything else? There's lots. There's all kinds of platforms. I'm just going to try them all. You have to invest a lot. Yeah, you know what? You probably do have to invest a lot. But at the end of the day, I only want to invest a little bit because everybody wants to call all these programs a scam. So since everybody's calling it a scam, I wanted to start small. I didn't want to take a huge risk. And then just kind of show you guys my story. Show you guys where I started, show you my returns daily, and show you guys kind of how I've progressed within the industry, what my story is, what's gone right, what's gone wrong, and if it blows up, then it blows up. I lose like $100, so what? It's not going to, break the bank. But if it works and it turns into a huge success, I'll also be able to tell my story. So that's why I did it, and that's what I'm talking to you guys about today, because there's so many different ways to make money in cryptocurrencies. You can pre-buy ICOs, you can just buy Bitcoin, you can buy altcoins, you can invest in altcoins through exchanges, you can invest in investment platforms like BitConnect, like Control Finance, like USI-Tech. You can mine through Genesis Mining, you can mine through Hashing 24, you can mine through Hashflare. There's so many platforms, and every single day there's only going to be more. And the thing is, I just don't want to be sitting on the sidelines when the next BitConnect comes out. A lot of people don't understand. BitConnect was less than a penny, and now it's around $80. Bitcoin was less than a penny, and now it's at 3,200. What's going to be the next big thing? When the next big thing comes from less than a penny all the way to 3,000, I want to make sure I position myself accordingly. And the only way to do that is to just take risk. So I'm prepared to take that risk. You guys can see all the different affiliate links that I have down below. and I'll show you guys on the computer my results as they happen. But literally, I just got started this weekend, so I'm just getting it going, and there's really not that much to show you guys. It's just kind of showing you my interest for one day, which is like $1. So what I'm finding is the best way to really grow on these platforms is to do videos on YouTube, build a social media platform, and just share your experiences with your community and build through referrals. That way, you're not taking a huge amount of risk financially, and you can build through referrals. And what you should do is you should tell your referrals that these are ultra risky investments and they have to be prepared to lose everything that they're investing, because that's the truth. Some of the YouTubers, and I was talking to Trayvon James today on his live stream, and he's talking about how BitConnect is not a scam because it has an exchange and it has a coin. Well, I got news for you, Trayvon. That doesn't guarantee that it's not a scam. Now, at the end of the day, is it a scam? I honestly don't know. But only time will tell. And I've been watching guys like Trayvon for months and Craig Grant for months and Crypto Nick for months, and they're all making over 6 figures, and Crypto Michael for months, and all of you guys are making big money. So I'm not going to sit on the sidelines and call it a scam. I'm going to get in and I'm going to test it myself. Now, why is BitConnect better than all the other platforms? Because that's the platform that those guys are on. And it seems as though they want to choose to call everything else a scam because all the other platforms don't have a coin and all the other platforms don't have an exchange. And I agree with that. But Genesis Mining doesn't have a coin, and Genesis Mining doesn't have an exchange. But that was the first platform that all of you guys got into. And now you guys want to say that everything that doesn't have a coin and everything that doesn't have an exchange is a scam. But you're not calling Genesis Mining a scam, are you? So at the end of the day, I'm not so quick to call anything a scam. I'm also not too quick to call anything the best because there's not enough data for us to determine whether or not something is a scam or not. Everything is a risk in cryptocurrencies as far as I'm concerned. But it's a risk worth the risk because the returns are so great. And right now, Control Finance and BitConnect are hot. They're on fire. They are hot. They are two platforms that people are pouring tons of money into, and they're taking a lot of risk. I won't take those risks. I'm going to take a small risk. I wouldn't suggest you guys take those big risks either. But if you want to take a small risk, like $100, and you want to start learning about BitConnect or Control Finance or USI-Tech, that's what I've been prepared to do. That's the risk that I'm taking. And I'm going to get a chance to see now with this science experiment what these platforms are like, how their customer service is, how they pay out, what they're doing that's good, what they're doing that's bad, what they're doing that's ugly. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Which platform I like better? And I'll be able to bring you guys the real results on a daily basis. Ant shares is going to be the next big thing. Why do you think Ant shares is going to be the next big thing? Tell me. So Crypto Unlimited is saying $100 investment, you will get the investment loan money back after 299 days. This is in BitConnect. But you get the returns and interest to recover the initial $100 within a month or two maximum. So that's the thing. If I can get my money back in a month or two and just start making returns, then I'll be happy. How much does Control Finance cost? I put in $300. I gave it $300, and that's what I'm starting it with, and I'll see how it goes. I don't think there's a minimum. I think the minimum is $10 on Control Finance. And I'm just going to make videos, and I'm just going to show you guys my journey. So I started in Genesis with 1,375, which I funded a month ago. Then Friday night or Saturday morning, I funded my BitConnect with my Genesis mining returns. I just put it right into BitConnect and I funded my BitConnect account. And I've almost doubled my BitConnect account already just on referrals and bonuses and interest. Then I've been watching Control Finance for about a month, and I thought, let me give it a shot. I've seen a lot of people like Crypto Michael making a lot of money on Control Finance, pulling a lot of money out, and Crypto King as well. And I thought, man, what the hell am I doing sitting here on the sidelines? Let me just get in. People want to call it a scam, let them call it a scam. People want to call it great, let them call it great. Honestly, I don't know until I give it a shot. So let me test it out. Let me see for myself. If it's good, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I'm prepared to take the risk. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not afraid of risk. Why don't I buy a mining rig instead of Genesis? Yeah, maybe I will. But guys, like, I've only been in this industry for 9 weeks. Things are moving so fast. I'm learning so much. I've got myself involved in lots of coins. I'm now mining. I'm making investments. I'm buying Bitcoin. I'm buying altcoins. I just accumulating. That's really what my goal is in this industry right now, is just to accumulate as much as possible. Yeah, Genesis makes it easy because I don't have to deal with the electricity costs. I don't have to buy massive amount of hardware. I'm just mining Bitcoin every day, and then I can use that Bitcoin, which goes right into my blockchain wallet daily. I can use that to fund my BitConnect account, to fund my Control Finance account, to fund my USI-Tech account, and any other platform that comes up that I feel like will be profitable for myself and my community. You can make 20 G's a year with a $5,000 rig. Well, you know what? If you can make 20 G's a year with a $5,000 rig, then we need to definitely work together. You guys got to show me how. I don't know anybody that's actually mining anything yet. I hear stories. I don't know anybody physically. So if you're mining and it's working for you, let me know how it's going so we can get involved. Do I start capital with BTC or USD? You can start it with USD or BTC. I started with BTC. I started with BTC. And like I said, guys, I started really small. $300 in Control Finance, 130 in BitConnect, $1,375 in Genesis. Those are the three platforms that I funded just recently. And I'm also a affiliate for USI-Tech. I haven't funded my account yet. But on USI-Tech, you don't even need to fund your account. You can just grow through affiliates. So I probably will fund it with a couple $100, see how it goes, but I just haven't funded it yet. And as I fund all these programs and I fund all these platforms, I'll let you guys know my results as they happen. And if they're a scam, I will let you guys know. If they are real, I will let you guys know. If I make money, I will let you guys know. If I lose money, I will let you guys know. But I thought I would test it out myself because everybody has an opinion on YouTube, and it just feels as though those opinions are really not based on any fact. They're just they're based on their own opinion, which honestly means nothing to me. Has no value to me. I want to see fact. Numbers don't lie, but people do. And I want to see facts. When I see people making a lot of money on Control Finance, I definitely don't want to sit on the sidelines. And when I see a lot of people making a lot of money on BitConnect, I definitely don't want to sit on the sidelines. And if I see people making a lot of money in USI-Tech, I definitely don't want to sit on the sidelines. And when I see a lot of people making a lot of money on Genesis Mining, I definitely don't want to sit on the sidelines. Now I'm involved in all four. So you guys can keep calling me a noob, but at the end of the day, I'm going to get involved in as many platforms as everyone. And that's the best way to learn. As far as I'm concerned, that's the best way to learn, is just get my hands involved. And once I'm involved, then I can teach you, the people. And then once you learn, then you can teach people. And if you teach someone how to set up a BitConnect account, then they should go on your downline because you gave them that education. And then if they teach people, then the people that they teach should go on their downline because they gave them the education. And that's the whole business that I really see that's growing here. It's people helping people. And a lot of people have predicted that cryptocurrencies are going to end world hunger. Imagine if some of these platforms, if not all of these platforms, became hugely successful. And these are the platforms that are going to help create and solve the issue of world hunger. And imagine if we sat on the sidelines while people around us are making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well, guess what? It's happening. And I'm not going to sit on the sideline any longer. Take a look at the new Vega 64 graphics card and try to get a PC loaded with two of them from a site like CyberPower or iBuyPower. Oh, there. Thank you, Crypto Unlimited, for joining. Yeah, I'm not suggesting you guys should put your mortgage money in. I'm not suggesting you guys should even do it. I'm prepared to take the risk, and I'm going to show you guys my story. I see a lot of people already calling everything a scam. I remember when I first started watching a lot of the YouTubers that are on BitConnect that have done very well, everybody called them a scam. Now, BitConnect is the next big thing. But when they first started on BitConnect, everybody called them a scam. So, and you guys that are involved in BitConnect know exactly what I'm talking about. So now, Control Finance is the new kid on the block. It could definitely be a scam. It's only been around for a month. It's possible. But the people that have done it, like Michael Crypto, he's pulling out thousands of dollars a day. Every single day. And he's already made all his money back with massive interest. So, do I want to sit on the sideline while I watch Michael Crypto make thousands of dollars a day and pull out money out of his bank account every day from Control Finance? Or would I like to be making videos, pulling money out of the bank account every day on Control Finance and showing you people the truth? I think I'd like to test it. I'm prepared to test it. If they go as well as they say they will, we talk about 70 megahertz ETH mining, which is plain crazy. That is. I mean, if you can mine that many ETH, Ethereum, then hey, that's a winner, man. That's a winner. Between 70 to 100. I'm going to try everything. I mean, I'm just getting my hands wet right now, getting my feet wet. We're buying Bitcoin. We're mining Bitcoin through Genesis. We're buying altcoins every week, just accumulating. I haven't sold one coin, okay? Haven't sold anything. All I'm doing is accumulating. We're in Genesis now, we're mining. Now we're into BitConnect, so we're investing. Now we're into Control Finance, so we're investing more. Now we're into USI-Tech, so we're investing even more. So we got a lot of these different platforms that we're involved with now. And there's a lot of material. There's a lot of different programs and platforms I can show you guys. There's a lot of different interest bearing investments that I can actually show you guys live and in real time. And there's a lot of people investing in these platforms, way more money than me, okay? And I'm going to bring them to you guys live. I've already told you guys, whether you have 1 subscriber, 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, or 1,000,000 subscribers, we can all work together. And we can collaborate, and I want to be able to tell your story. Show your story. The same way I'm going to be able to tell my story and show my story. I want to start small because everybody wants to call these programs a scam. So I don't want to take a big risk, especially if it's a scam, okay? However, only time will tell, and I'm not going to call anything a scam unless I test it out myself and I get a chance to show you guys the results. That's just the way I think. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get hurt and I'll lose everything. Maybe I'll make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Maybe I'll make millions of dollars. If I lose, what am I really losing? 1,500 bucks. I mean, I could lose 1,500 bucks in 2 seconds in the stock market. I can lose 1,500 bucks in 2 seconds on an altcoin. I don't think you'd lose $1,500 on Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the mothership, and if you're investing in Bitcoin, you're good. But just investing in Bitcoin is boring, right? It's exciting because we're winning, but we want to do more. We want to get deeper in this industry. We want to get our hands involved in everything. At least I do. That's my plan. So 1 megahertz is equal to 0.10 cents, so 10 cents. Hey, Crypto Unlimited, congratulations, bro. You're on part of the team. I love that. You know what? Hold on here, guys. Let me get you guys some music real quick. Hold on one second. So there's so many different platforms. There's so many different programs. There's so many ways to make money. Every day there's a new ICO. Almost every day. And if you guys go to www.richtvlive.com, you guys can actually see all the ICOs as they're happening. Go to www.richtvlive.com. Click on Bitcoin, the Bitcoin link. There's so many affiliates, so many platforms. It's crazy. So if you click on the Bitcoin link on richtvlive.com and click on token market, all the ICOs are there, guys. They're all there. Under the Bitcoin link, token market. Take a look at token market. If you like investing in ICOs, pre-investing in an ICO before it launches. I have a lot of friends I know that are doing this and making huge money just investing in ICOs, pre-investing in ICOs. Because typically what happens is they get pumped right out the gate. So a good way to do it is to go to token market and to really get into a lot of the ICOs before they launch. So I would suggest you go to richtvlive.com, go to the Bitcoin link, look at token market, click on it and sign in. And you literally get access to every single coin as they get listed. That's what I've been doing, and that's how I'm watching all the different ICOs, okay? I also have all the other platforms on richtvlive.com that you're looking for as well. Control Finance is there, USI-Tech is there, BitConnect is there, all the major platforms. Genesis Mining is there, Hashing24 is there, Hashflare.io is there. All the different platforms where you can mine coins, invest in coins that I have found that may or may not be profitable, that may or may not be scams or not scams. They're all there. They're all in one place, and we're going to test them all. And so far, everything that I have featured on the website has proven to be real so far. If anything proves to be a scam, I will let you guys know first. But one thing we're going to do is we're not going to sit on the sidelines while people are making money. We're going to test programs ourselves, and we're going to get to know the real truth ourselves. I think that that's important. I think it's important to know the truth. And like I said, people don't lie. Numbers don't lie, but people do. And the truth will set you free. And I think it's important that we find out the truth about all of these platforms. And so far, BitConnect has been really good. I'm happy with it. Genesis has been really good. I'm very happy with Genesis, to be honest with you. Very, very, very happy with Genesis. Their customer service has been really good. There's been ups and downs because they got hacked, but they've been able to pay me and get everything up to date. And it's not the greatest investment in the world. It's nothing like BitConnect or Control Finance as far as returns, but it's steady. It's steady. And you're mining Bitcoin. So you are mining the mothership. So as the mothership goes up in value, you're just consistently mining every single day that very expensive coin. So do I like it? Yeah, I like it. Do I think it's the best thing since sliced bread? No, I don't think it's the best thing since sliced bread, but it's just another platform, and it's another way to be mining, and it's another way to generate revenue. So that's kind of what I think about Genesis so far, but I like the fact that every single day I'm getting Bitcoin sent to my wallet, right to my blockchain wallet, every single day. Thank you, Crypto Unlimited. I just got a message that You have just signed up underneath me. Congratulations. Look at that. So that's the power of YouTube, guys. Everybody needs to set up a channel. Everybody needs to start telling their story. And everybody needs to just start showing their results. And if everybody shows their results and everybody does YouTube channels and everybody starts talking about BitConnect and everybody starts talking about Genesis and everybody starts talking about Control Finance and their experiences in all of these platforms, chances are you are going to grow your referral base and you're going to be a success. Best thing since butter. Mr. Katam. I'm live on YouTube right now, buddy. What are you doing? Just returning your call. Are you downtown? Are you in Coquitlam? What are you doing today? I'm in Coquitlam just to keep my eye on the crypto markets. Are you still in Coquitlam? Yeah. Are you gonna be there all day today? I won't be till tomorrow, I guess. Oh, so maybe I'll come meet you after. Okay, let me know. I'll call you back. Sure. Okay, bye. So yeah, so I'm just happy that I'm now able to get in. I don't have to sit there in sidelines and watch everybody else talk about crypto finance and 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 BitConnect and Genesis. And be sitting there wondering, things that make you go. So now I'm in, man. Yeah, man. If you want to collaborate, we can collaborate. Crypto Unlimited. We can definitely collaborate, man. We can definitely collaborate, tell your story, talk about your story. You can make videos, post them on YouTube. You want to send me videos, I can post your videos. Or we can just collaborate together. You can add me on Skype. My name on Skype is Invest with Rich. And we can collaborate. We can do a face-to-face, and we can just talk about your experiences. Since it translates your profits of whatever coin is best for your rig into Bitcoin. Hey, listen, man, I'm willing to try anything. If mining is the best way for us to make money, then let's mine. If investing is the best way for us to make money, then let's invest. Rich TV Live is the platform for the entrepreneurs. All we want here is a place where we can all come together, have fun, and make money. That's it. We just want to have fun and make money. And I'm not going to sit on the sidelines and call something a scam. I'm going to test it myself. And if it works, it works. If it fails, it fails. That's my attitude. And I wouldn't suggest anybody spends their mortgage money on any of these investments. This is strictly just play money. This is like me going to the casino. I'm going to the casino with this money, anticipating I'm going to lose. If I win, it's a bonus. It's just entertainment with some gravy. If I lose, I expect it to lose anyways. So that's my attitude towards these investments. Why did I do $300 to start with? Because you need $300 to get the first tier of high interest, which is 1.1% daily. That's why I started with 300. I wanted to start with the minimum on all of these programs so that I could at least get some reasonable interest. That was my plan. Some decent interest. So I have something to show you guys when we're doing these videos. I want to have something to show you guys. Yeah, you know what? Some of you are going to say it's a good business move. Some of you are going to say it's a bad business move. Honestly, it's just a risk. It's entertainment. For me, this is strictly for entertainment and education purposes. It gives me more to talk to you guys about. It gives me more to show you guys every day. And I'm following the footsteps of other people like Michael Crypto who are making six figures. And I want to make six figures on YouTube. He's not making six figures on his YouTube channel. He's making six figures off of his referrals. So why don't we all do the same thing? Why don't we all work together, and why don't we all grow together? The best way to never put all your eggs in one basket, at least Dios is saying, The best way to never put all your eggs in one basket, you have to invest, mine, cloud mining, and pretty much anything to grow your investment and passive income. I agree. I'm doing all of it. So the only thing I'm not doing right now is actually mining myself. That will be one of the next phases of my journey in cryptocurrencies. But yes, I will be mining. Definitely. I want to get the Nest 9, at least one, and I want to start mining. Absolutely. APTY and BTSC, watch it. I know BTSC. I don't know APTY too well, but I'll definitely take a look at them. What's up, Slim? How you guys doing today on your Sunday? How's everybody doing today? Is everybody having a good weekend? I've had a crazy weekend, man. Hair is just out of control. Hair's out of control. Crazy weekend, lots of stuff going on, lots of partying, lots of vesting, lots of hanging out. Today I just slept. Just tired. Just slept. Nice and rested. And then I woke up and I just was like, you know what? Let me share my experiences this weekend with the world. Let everybody know that I just did some crazy investments. That I'm into BitConnect. And that I'm into control finance. And I'm sure everybody's going to be like, oh, he did control finance. It's a scam. It's a scam. So, call me a scam. I'm going to give it a shot. It's a science experiment. If it works, great. We'll all get very, very wealthy. If it's a failure, then it's a failure. But one thing's for sure, I want to be in, and the next time the next platform comes, I want to be one of the first. So I'm watching all the top YouTubers, and I'm seeing what they're investing in, and I'm going to get myself invested in the same platforms. And if something new comes, like the next control finance comes, instead of sitting and watching on the sidelines for the first month while everybody else is making 5 to 6 figures each, we're going to be in. We're going to get in. This whole industry is just blowing up, and you just don't know what is going to blow up with it. And I don't want to be sitting on the sidelines when something's blowing up and I'm watching it every day. I've been watching Control Finance since the beginning, and I've seen Crypto Nick and Crypto Michael make bank on it. So it's driving me nuts. Yeah, crypto. Oh man, it's Crypto Unlimited. It's pretty good, man. Control Finance. You invest $300 and you make $99 a month. So you make your money back in 3 months, and then after that, it's just gravy. And if you're building referrals, you'll make a lot more than that. You're hoarding some SafeX for the long term. Yeah, SafeX looks really good. It's been on fire. One of the hottest coins out there, and it just keeps climbing. Just keeps climbing. It's a beast. Let's see if we can pull out the coins. Wow, lots of red today. SIGT. Take a look at SIGT. Up 64%. Wow. Amazing. SEC is down 30%. The pizza coin is down 24%. The Pi coin continuously growing, up 21%. Wow. Amazing. Wow, your cost on BTC is 0.10? That's amazing, Lance. How do you do that? Is that through mining? Or is that what price you got in at? You got in at 10 cents? That's amazing. Wish I had your story. Wow, guys. I told you guys about the Einsteinium. Man, can't go wrong against Einstein. Up 36% today, all the way up to 8 cents. Jeez. It's one of the next coins that I want to get. But I want to pick it up when it's in the red. Definitely want to pick it up when it's in the red. The cannabis coin, CANN. I really like the cannabis coin, up 6%. I like all the Yeah, I said Control Finance. Yes, I did. Control Finance. I just invested into Control Finance this weekend. Yesterday, actually. Um, SafeX. You got in at 10 cents. Wow, Lance. You're a beast, man. That was a great buy. Jeez. You've done very well. SafeX. Watch. So I use Blockfolio on my phone. That way I can watch all the different coins. The price of Bitcoin Cash is at $229, up 7%. For Bitcoin Cash, that's Bitcoin Cash, BCH. The price of Bitcoin is 3,211. Remember, Bitcoin is the mothership. My strategy is to accumulate as much as Bitcoin as I can through all of these platforms. So I want to make money through these platforms and then take that money and buy Bitcoin. And then take my Bitcoin, store it in my Trezor, and put it in my safety deposit box at the bank. That's my plan. Just accumulate. I'm literally never going to sell any of these coins. Well, not for now. Maybe like 5 years from now. I look at it like it's real estate. Buy low today and sell when it's very, very high tomorrow. So whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, or it's any of these platforms that I'm investing in, everything is for the future. Everything I make, I'm going to compound it and just keep reinvesting in. And what I'll do is once I have enough that I can pull out my original investment, I'll pull out my original investment and then just play with the house's money after that. And then just play with the house's money and let that just turn around and multiply. That's my strategy. And then just let it run as long as it runs. Yeah, why would I want to sell any cryptocurrencies when mainstream still doesn't even know what cryptocurrencies is? Mainstream doesn't even know how to invest in cryptocurrencies. They don't know the who, what, where, when, why, and hows of cryptocurrencies. So my goal ultimately is to become an expert by just doing all of these different platforms, by learning and gaining the education. And then once I'm very familiar and comfortable with the entire process, our program, our platform will be a training and education center for people that want to learn about Bitcoin. And because we're in Canada and we are becoming one of the fastest growing, largest platforms of cryptocurrencies in Canada, everyone in Canada is automatically going to come through us. Even though 50% of my audience is in America. And I think about 15% of my audience is in Canada. And then I think there's about 7% of my audience is in Germany, 7% is in the Netherlands, 5% is in England, and then the other 10% is all over the world. We have over 50 countries that watches Rich TV Live and growing. And we are actually one of the fastest growing Canadian channels on YouTube. And YouTube has already contacted me as a Canadian creator saying that they may feature my channel in America in the trending section as a top Canadian content creator. So, pretty excited about it. Wow, you believe in 14 years that BTC is going to be worth $1 million. Well. I hope you're right. Whoa, respect to Canada. Respect to Winnipeg, baby. You guys thought I was American? You didn't hear A? I'm Canadian, eh? Yeah, I'm in Vancouver, British Columbia, but I'm from Toronto. I'm a Toronto boy, born and bred, big city, but I'm living in Vancouver, British Columbia now. Shout out to Winnipeg, Winterpeg. What's up, Lance? Where are you at, Elistios? Where in Canada are you at? So, yeah, as Canadians, there isn't that many big YouTube channels talking cryptocurrencies. So we can become one of the biggest, one of the baddest, one of the best platforms for cryptocurrencies in Canada. Every single day I have people asking me, how do I buy Bitcoin, Rich? 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 It's all because of YouTube. Without you guys, none of this would even be possible. And there's a lot of bigger YouTubers than me that started before I did that have already made 6 figures just off of their affiliates. And pretty much just on Genesis and BitConnect. Some of them are doing Genesis, BitConnect, and now some of them are getting into Control Finance, USI-Tech. So I thought, why don't I just do them all? Why don't I just do them all? I got lots of content to talk about now. I got lots of different investments I could talk about. And if they go well, we can always just up the ante. If they fail, we can bring the truth to the people and make sure that we protect the people against investing in those platforms. But the only way we're going to know for sure is by testing it ourselves. French guy, Quebec. How you doing, man? I love poutine. I love French onion soup. And the Quebecers and the people of Montreal make the best French onion soup in the world. Best French onion soup I've ever had has definitely had to been when I've been in Montreal or when I've been in Quebec, which hasn't been in a long time. But when I went to Montreal and Quebec when I was like in another life, because that's the other side of Canada. Best French onion soup and best poutine, no doubt. And the best clubs and the best party scene in Canada. I give my hats to you. You guys want to party? You guys want to party like a rock star in Canada? You got to do it in Montreal. That's the only place. That's the number one spot in Canada to party, to club, to go out, nightlife. It's all in Montreal and it's all in Quebec, man. More in Montreal, not so much in Quebec. Am I right? Yo, what's going on, Alfred? Yeah, I think BTC has a chance to double before the end of the year, too. Yeah, the fire situation isn't good. I don't know if you could tell, but it's very hazy over here. So there's like air quality warnings saying that the air quality is not good. Don't be running. Don't be doing anything too strenuous because there's literally fire and smoke in the atmosphere. So it's not really a good thing. But, you know, I'm not running, so it doesn't really bother me. The chicks are banging here? Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful girls here in Vancouver. There's no doubt about that. There's a lot of beautiful girls here in Vancouver. I think that, every city in Canada has its pros and cons. I think that Vancouver definitely has a lot of pros. But in the winter, when it starts to rain, man, I can't handle it. It's like, you guys will see. It like rains like almost every day. That's why we have so much green here, which is good in the summertime. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world in the summertime. But in the winter, when it's raining, oh my goodness, it's depressing. It's very depressing. Oh, you mean Montreal had beautiful girls? Yeah, they're beautiful in Montreal too, man. I think the girls in Vancouver are hotter than Montreal, but I think that the party scene in Montreal is second to none in Canada. You can't compare the party scene in Montreal to Toronto. It's way better than Toronto. And you can't compare the party scene in Vancouver to even Toronto. The party scene in Toronto is way better than Vancouver. So Montreal's number 1, Toronto's number 2, maybe Vancouver's number 3. But Montreal's way better than Vancouver if you want to party. The party scene here is kind of, it's just a lot of drugs. It's just a lot of drugs over here, man. It's really all it is. Party in Winnipeg and eat oysters and walleye. Yeah, I haven't heard about the party in Winnipeg. Not my number one spot to party. I honestly don't know anybody that goes to Winnipeg to party. I know a lot of guys that are in Winnipeg that are part of my community, that are big-time investors that are doing very well, and they love Winnipeg. I know the cost of living is very cheap, so it's really good from that perspective. But man, it gets damn cold in the winter, and I can't handle those cold winters. Just can't handle those cold winters. Especially now that I live in Vancouver. I don't even know what below zero is anymore. Because it doesn't get below zero here. You know that, right, guys? Like, the coldest it gets is about 4 to 5 degrees. You might get 1 day, 2 days, maybe 5 days in a really cold winter below zero, but they're below 1, below 2. you're not going to get minus 10, minus 20, minus 30 here in Canada. It just doesn't happen. So that's my story, guys. I wanted to explain to you guys what I did this weekend. So I made some investments. So now I am in BitConnect. I'm going to show you guys during the week. I'm going to show you guys my investments. I don't want to get into the charts and the screens. It's a Sunday. It's more relaxed. I just want to chill, have a relaxed conversation, talk to you guys for about an hour, and just kind of have a relaxed conversation and talk to you about some of my investments. And yeah, I feel good about it. You know, do I think that I'm going to get burnt? Maybe. Do I care? Not really. Do I think that I'm going to win? Maybe. Do I think I'm going to win big? Yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance I'm going to win big. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't think I could win big. And that's why I'm doing it. So hopefully I can win big. And if I do, a month or two from now, we could be telling the story. And I would love for you guys to come along with me. Come along for this journey. Come along for this ride. Like I said, don't invest your mortgage money. Don't sell your car. Don't sell your house. You know? But if you want to put a little bit of money in and you want to test out some really hot platforms, Genesis Mining, BitConnect, Control Finance, USI-Tech, those four, I'm in all four. The other one that I'm in is Steemit. Guys, follow me on Steemit, I will follow you. Upvote me, I will upvote you. Resteem me, I will resteem you. Let's work together on Steemit. Let's build our brand on Steemit. I've been on Steemit for 2 months. I already have 200 people following me. I'm growing on Steemit. I'm growing on every single platform that I'm on. And I would love for you guys to come along for the ride and literally follow the same template, which is get on YouTube, generate a revenue on YouTube, get on BitConnect, generate a revenue on BitConnect, get on Genesis, generate a revenue on Genesis, get on Control Finance, generate a revenue on Control Finance, get on Steemit, generate a revenue on Steemit, get on USI-Tech, generate a revenue on USI-Tech. I just mentioned 5 reoccurring revenue streams. That doesn't include the revenue I make off of my villa every month. That doesn't include the revenue I make off my trading every month. That doesn't include the revenue I make off my coins every month. So if you just keep building reoccurring revenue, residual income, and you keep investing in different platforms and you keep growing, some of them are going to fail. It's okay. Some of them are going to fail, but some of them are going to succeed. And the ones that succeed, that go really big, you can get really big with as well. And if you end up making 6 figures in the next couple months, that's not so bad. So that's my plan. That's what I'm doing. That's my story. And I'm going to bring you guys the truth. Did I hear about the Safe Exchange coin? It's the next big thing. Will hit 10 cents in the near future and has very active development. Yeah, I keep hearing it from you guys. I'm watching it. I haven't bought it yet. I don't like to chase coins that are up. But I keep hearing it from you guys, so I'm definitely watching it. Let's take a look at the Safe Exchange coin. So the Safe X Exchange coin is it's down 18% today. This is why I don't chase coins. It's at 0.019 cents. It's just under 2 cents. So I would definitely be interested in buying it on a day where it's down as opposed to a day where it's up. But yeah, I like any coin that has the potential to make us money. Just looking at the trade reports from last week on Capital Finance, they're investing $2 million and getting 20% return for the week. All trades shown. It looks very credible to me. Yeah, you know, all their trades are public. All their trades are transparent. From that perspective, it gives me a little bit of hope that it's real. But like I said, I'm just getting into it because it's the next big thing. A lot of people are getting into it, and I just want to go along for the ride. Like I said, it may be a scam. It may be a huge success. I don't know for sure. Only time will tell. You guys also like the red coin? I like the red coin. I like their symbol, RDD. Those are my symbols, RD. So I definitely like the red coin. Beer and cigarettes and horse racing money only. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this is what you guys got to do, man. Don't put your mortgage money into these investments. This is strictly for entertainment and education purposes. No, I don't have a 9 to 5 job. I've never had a 9 to 5 job. I am my own boss. I don't work. I am my own boss. I do what I want, when I want, how I want. That's what I do. I haven't worked. Anyone who knows me knows I haven't worked in decades. I don't work. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an opportunist. I invest in stocks, real estate, and cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are my smallest holdings, but long term, I want them to be my biggest holdings. Katrina Holiday, I'm in Control Finance and USI-Tech, and how are you liking them? Is it working for you? Are you making money? Is it a scam? Or are you winning? Chicken dinners? Alfred, Safe Exchange Coin is trying to bring a decentralized marketplace, kind of like an Amazon, but decentralized. A lot of people think it will bring the Silk Road back. Well, I'm going to have to look at that. That sounds very interesting. I like that. Death and taxes are the only sure things, Rich. Everything else is a mystery. I totally agree. And I like to uncover and unsolve the mysteries. So that's why I'm making investments in some of these programs. Look at this. Katrina Holiday is saying she's in both Control Finance and USI-Tech, and she loves them both. Do I own a Tesla? No, I don't own a Tesla. Should I own a Tesla? I just want to make millions of dollars and just go right to buying a Lamborghini. Just bypass all the other cars and just go right to buying a Lambo. Because that's been my dream car my whole life. And I've never really bought an expensive car. I've never really been excited about cars. But I'm now single for the first time in my life. And things are going really well for me. So I like to set a goal of buying a Lamborghini. And if that can be my next car, then I'll be very happy. The RX Vega 64 comes out August 11th. Yeah, I mean, I like, the hybrid cars. I like cars that are good for the economy, that are good for the environment. I like Tesla, but I've always dreamed of having a Lambo. That's my dream car. So why not go right for that? I actually wrote myself a contract a few weeks ago. It was $1 billion contract, and I told myself that I'm not going to stop until I have $1 billion. And I gave myself until I was 50. So I got about 10 and a half years to make $1 billion. That's my goal. And I've set that for myself. So anything between now and that is just an obstacle. Whether it's 1 million, 10 million, 100 million, it's not enough. I want $1 billion now. So that's what I'm shooting for. Even if I reach for the stars and land on the moon and only make 100 million, I'll be pretty happy. Of course, get one, says Lance. He wants me to get the RX Vega 64. Katrina Holiday says, I love USI-Tech and Control Finance. I only have $60 in USI-Tech and $50 in Control Finance, but they're both good and I will add more money to them. Very nice. Alfred says, Lambos are whack. Get an Audi RS7 or a Mercedes E63 AMG. These faster than Lambos. Hey, listen, man. I just want a Lambo because it's my dream car. And you know what? Dreams will set you free. So why not dream? Always wanted one. Why not shoot for one? I'd like to have one. I'd have a nice multi-million-dollar house here in Kitsilano in Vancouver on Kitts Beach. One of the most expensive real estate sections of the world. And it's just beautiful. Like wake up to the ocean and the mountains every day. It'll cost me about 5 to 10 million for one of those houses. So I got a lot of work to do to get where I want to go. So the only way I'm going to do that is by getting my hands involved in everything. And if I got my hands involved in everything, some of them will work. Some of them will fail. We'll see. But one thing for sure is I'll tell you the story. Alfred says, Lambos are definitely nice. They represent success. The RX Vega 56 is a cheaper graphics card. It also comes out on the same day. Okay. Honestly, I'm willing to try anything. I'm I'm a student. I'm a lifelong student, and I just wanna find good platforms that I can win on. Okay, guys, it's Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I wanted to share a little bit of my story with you guys. I'm gonna go chill now. I'm gonna hang out with my boys. It's a Sunday. It's a fun day. Hope you guys are having a relaxing day. I love you all. Thank you for joining me on a Sunday evening. Just wanted to share with you guys my story. I will show you guys the legitimate proof. Maybe tomorrow. Show you guys some of my winnings, show you how I'm reinvesting, show you how the platforms are working. I'll bring it to you guys soon. But right now, thank you for watching. And remember, if you're not winning, you're not watching. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Visit Rich TV Live. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that like down below and comment on the show. Because all I do is bring you winners. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. If you're not winning, you're not watching. Now the question is, who's watching? Alright, peeps. Good boys out. Later.